show the camera there. So point to your restaurants there, right at the top, are they?
Here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's all same. Number 28.
28.
That's the highest number.
That's the highest rating.
And there is the Danielle and Cafe Blue. It's all Danielle restaurant. And so it was 2007.
Yeah.
And I worked at the Gamarje station when Frank Bruni, New York Times food critic came.
Oh.
And I was in charge. So, this is my training.
And you did well, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have the review from that critic?
Yes. Oh, he didn't mention about me, but
No,
he
of course.
mentioned about my
He didn't
food.
know who cooked the food. Yeah. Wow. So you have cooked at some of the best restaurants in New York, huh? That's amazing. And but you've got a lot of other things. These are all your write-ups?
Yes.
And
It's
things like
all the recipe that I run from my work.
Okay.
Yeah. And the beginning,
Very cute notebooks for your recipes. Huh?
because it's an album,
Uh-huh.
and I wanna get it wet. I didn't want to get it wet.
Right.
So I wrote like this,
Yeah.
and I decide to typing the computer and put it in here, and it won't be wet, and won't be burned and something like that.
So you can look at it while you're cooking, huh?
Yes.
And without getting wet or burned or anything. Okay.
And this is that we mentioned before, the Shinsegae Academy.
Uh-huh.
And I started with the 4 classes. Now there is my big picture in here.
Uh-huh.
It's all my classes.
How many classes are you teaching now?
Here it's 분당 경기
Yeah.
department. So I'm doing all department, which is Gangnam or Bundang or Myeongdong.
Right.
And everything.
So how many hours did you say you teach now?
How many hours? I couldn't count, but the one class takes 2 hours.
Each class is 2 hours.
Yep.
Now, come on, how many classes do you teach in a week? You can estimate.
A week, 10 to 15?
10 to
15, yeah, more than 15.
15 classes a
Yeah.
week. So at least 30 hours of teaching. Just at Shinsegae department stores, huh?
Not just including my own.
Including your studio?
Yeah, and the special teaching class. Yeah.
Sounds like there's a lot of travel time too, huh?
Yeah.
굉장히 힘드시겠어요.
Yeah.
Oh, that's travel time.
Lots of things are just, movements.
Right. Right. And you have to carry all the stuff? Or
Yeah.
do they, if you say, I want this food, I prepare this, do they prepare all the food and stuff?
No, I and my food assistant.
Oh, you have a food, that's good. You need an assistant to carry all that food.
I need at least 2, but I have my own, just one food assistant because she's doing very well and she doesn't want me to have another one. So
He or she?
She
doesn't want you having any more food assistants?
No.
So she goes and when you do that, do you go into the department store, get the food and take it up to the...
No, I prep and I prepare everything and I bring it.
Right, but you have to go and buy all the food yourself for all those
hard.
classes.
Yeah, I have to manage, how many classes, what I need, so I don't need to go every time.
Right.
To get the milk. Oh, I forgot the milk. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't have time for that, so I have to focus what I'm shop.
So there's a huge amount of planning involved, right?
Yes.
You have to plan.
Headache.
Yeah. Plan out all the recipes well ahead of time. Plan out your shopping for the week.
And I have to create my own recipes because I don't want to teach the same thing all the time.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So quite busy.
Yeah. So teaching 2 hours involves a lot more work than just teaching 2 hours.
Totally 5 hours for the one class.
5 hours per class. So you figure 3 hours of prep to teach one 2-hour class.
Driving and including everything.
Preparation and driving and going back and forth. Because there's, half an hour, 45 minutes of driving.
Yes.
Yeah. And you have to drive.
I have to drive.
Because you have to carry all the food.
Yes, with my assistant.
With your assistant.
Yeah.
Are there any chefs who you hope someday, who is your idol chef?
Definitely my chef Bertrand at New York City.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bertrand.
Yeah.
The not so sweet, not so nice.
I think you resemble me.
I resemble Bertrand.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. But I'm nice.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah.
I don't shout like Bertrand.
No.
No. And why is he your idol chef? Why is he your dream chef?
Because most of French cook starting like 13 years old, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he spent lots of time, numerous times at the kitchen to be a chef.
Yeah.
And he could manage everything without mistake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So watching him perform in the kitchen was like watching an artist, huh? Mm-hmm. A virtuoso.
Even though I scared a little bit.
Right. Well, that commands respect too, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Got to make people a little scared to manage them well. Okay. Well, we're going to say goodbye for this time, but everybody, don't worry. We'll be back again with C'est quoi? Ansegyong for another episode next time. So I hope you'll be with us again next week for another episode of Star English. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, we learned a lot about An Se-kyung and her background and how she became the chef that she is. She obviously worked very hard with a good plan to get to where she is. And next time, we'll get together with An Se-kyung again and hear about what she's doing now and what her plans are for the future. Everybody, thanks for being with us for another episode of Star English. We hope you're with us next time for another episode with An Se-kyung. Bye-bye, everybody.